Oh, yeah. I said we're back. We're back. Back, 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 back. What is up, everybody? From the top, Katrina, Jay, Kelly, Lador, Becca. What is up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Great to be back. Let's flip it over. Hey, hey. Oh, let me get the adjustment right there. There we go. What is up? Man, we're back. Nick the Sack. Nick the Money Sack. The tarot's back and it never left. What love is what we never lack and know the best. How y'all doing today? It's been a while. It's been so long, but it's been so good. I hope all of y'all are good. Let me throw these headphones off because I'm just not a headphone guy, you know. But we're back. We're back to raise the vibration. Back with the love. Back to bring the cards back. Back to bring the readings back. You know what it is. You know what it do. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe so you don't miss us next time we go live. to get your reading. Right. All right. So you already know what it is. Without further ado, you know how we do this thing. We're going to kick it off with a general, and then let's get into some readings. Let's see what y'all got going on. It's going to be a quick one today, but I did want to get the ball rolling. Everything needs motion and momentum. You know, we got to start somewhere, so we're starting right here, right now. So glad all of y'all made it for the first one, for the welcome back. I'm excited. Vibes are high. Let's get this thing going. Let's get the vibe right, you know? I'm, of course, Niko, the Sun Leo V. And you over here in the place to be. Oh, you're so sweet, Becca. And I missed y'all. I missed y'all. I mean that. I mean that. You know, I had to make time. I had to make time. I wanted to make time. Chose to make time to sit down here and follow this calling. I got so much going on, but days are bright. Days are bright. We're going to see what's going on. We got some sun love, Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. But opportunity is arising in the horizon. Okay. And it couldn't be better because I see good things happening with, well, money and completion. All right. So this one's just for general. All right. You know, those who are passing through, maybe you missed the live stream. This one's for you. All right. General vibes. General vibes. Starting over here. So, I mean, over here in the past, what are we doing? It's looking like clarity for me. I'm feeling like clarity. I'm feeling like it's really a recognition to boss up. This is like bossing up status. I feel like clarity is shining through, really seeing things for what they are. You know, the sun is out and the sun reveals all. The sun lies in truth. And that's what I'm seeing for you, is truth coming to pass, right? Really recognizing self, laying the self bare, right? Being honest. Let's just be honest. Let's keep it real. And being crowned in that glory of growth when it comes down to it, knowing who you are and living up to that, riding in on that, riding in on truth and not hiding from anything, right? I'm really seeing courage with this card, and I'm feeling like it's time to grow. And now we know. So we're tuned in. We're tapped in. Love that for y'all, right? Opportunity sitting here at the top of the read. The time is now. And I feel like with this, right off the back of this truth, that's really, it's really going to be not a self-limiting type of opportunity, but instead a time to align with all of that, truth and revealing of the self, right? This Queen of Pentacles sitting over here in reverse, perhaps yet this time is coming in, right? Oftentimes the reverse can simply be it's coming, right? It's coming. Patience over here. With this opportunity, perhaps it is lining things up in a security type of way. Perhaps this is putting the resources forward, or just feeling like, you know, this is the right move right here and I'm comfortable in allowing in that. I know what I have to do, but when it comes to putting up that commitment, putting up the material side, or perhaps connecting with what it requires, what it asks of you, what it's asking of us here, collective. And I feel like that's where we just have to get in concert, in harmony with what it takes. You know, we know what we know. However, everything has its cost. Everything's going to take what it takes in order to see it transform or move towards the next level. To make that choice is going to require maybe walking away from some other decisions or other opportunities that might not serve us any longer, might no longer serve, as well as might not be in the best interest, right? We do have, you know, there's a wrong opportunity, there's a right opportunity. And so this is where making the right choices, making the right decisions align with our higher self is bringing us into higher vibration, higher being. And finally, future outcomes over here, King of Swords sitting in the reverse. This is just surety in what it is that we set out to. And so this isn't really second guessing, but going along with the ride, right? Waking up inside, and I feel like really tapping into purpose, into point, and surety in what it is that we did choose, not going back on that path, on that golden gilded path that's going to lead us to, I feel, truth and enlightenment and a greater state of emotional well-being and self-representation by being in alignment with our true higher self, if that makes sense, right? I think it does. And let's see over here in the hidden spot, but I always like to flip it. We're talking about completion of wholeness. So this definitely could be family vibes, as well as getting the money right. This is a 10 of Pentacles, right? So this opportunity, the time really is here for this opportunity for something much greater, something much better. This is completion and fulfillment, not skimping, right? Not skipping out on what could really happen for you, for us, whenever it comes to embarking on this path, making this decision, and rocking with the self. Rocking with the self over here. That's why I like to say, this could well be getting the left and the right hemisphere going, when it comes to making it make sense logically, and then going with that emotionally to find that completion, to find that fulfillment, that surety that balances out the brain that says, okay, I have this understanding on both sides. I'm walking both sides of the path here, and that's where I'm really tapped in, tuned in, and do something much greater than the sum of its parts. But instead, that's the evolution, right? That's the leveling up. That's where I feel like, collective really tapped in. Collective really tapped in over here on something much greater. And yeah, something powerful over here. So with that being said, that is general. That is general for the generals out here. Love that. All right. And go ahead and post your questions down below. Post it in the comments, in the chat over here, and we'll be more than happy to get your questions read out. Like I said, this is a quick one. So, this is definitely getting back. Everybody got to get back in the flow, right? In the current whenever it comes to this channel, to rocking with the collective, to rocking with the Everything Tarot vibration that we're putting out here into the universe. So don't hesitate. Go ahead, post your questions, and we'll get you read. All right, we'll get you read post haste, right? ASAP. Loving that. Loving the vibration. And again, tell me how you doing today. How you doing, collective? And we'll get some of these vibrations sitting out here. Meanwhile, I'm going to pull some decks. All right, we got some tarot going. Let's see what else we got. All right, we got one. Katrina's over here rocking with us. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Marty's feelings and next actions towards me. New person I got a crush on. When do you see him contacting me, please? All right, appreciate the please. Let's see. We'll get some energy pull for you. I'm just going all out today because, well, we're still getting the viewership up. We're getting the viewership right back. So that's cool for me. And we'll pull out Old Faithful. We'll pull out some angel cards for you. Romance angels. Energy. Some chakra love. And maybe we'll get some of that tarot rolling. Let's start from the top. Taking a look for Katrina. One more time. Marty's feelings. The next actions towards me. All right, so let's see what energy. New person I got a crush on. When do you see him contacting me, please? All right, so gotta find out what's going on with Marty over here for Katrina. Let's see what our energy is looking like. The self. Perhaps well, with the self, we do see the one here. So this is regards to new cycles as well as taking that action, right? I always get that Aries energy off of the one, as the Aries is the first. So we could well be looking at, approach as well as self-checking in a sense too. Like given this self status, it's like wanting to come across correct. And so really being on top of how we're coming across whenever it comes to how Marty is being perceived by you, Katrina. Constraint. Definitely getting that vibe even more so now with this constraint energy. So maybe like, I want to say something, but maybe they'll take it the wrong way, or I don't want to be too forward. Let me not, do too much kind of an energy. So this could be them try not to do too much. Let's see if we can get one more here, Spirit. growth sitting in the reverse. Interesting energy. And that's definitely, we got 16, that's 7. Looking back over here at constraint. So I feel like holding back, definitely holding back, wanting to show more, say more, do more. But I feel like there's something, they're trying to get themselves right over here, right? Not trying to get it twisted. Right. And so maybe that's that distance, is that constraint or that holding back, not wanting to do too much or do the wrong thing whenever it comes to coming across to you. We could also have like a self-involvement kind of an energy as well over here with that self, but there's some type of constraint here. We can read more into this constraint. However, I see with growth, maybe there's something that's in the way worth waiting for over here. I definitely get this waiting feeling. Something's worth waiting for over here. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Divine timing playing into the picture. I definitely feel wanting to get things right over here. Want to get this approach right. Over here linked with the self. So again, tapping into the higher self. Really trying to come across right for you. Forgiving and learning over here with constraint. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. This could definitely have to do with a past type of experiences, right? Where they feel like now they have to follow a bit more constraint or have to hold back, pull back, because maybe they did too much in the past. Or maybe there's some type of rejection that's weighing on the heart, weighing in the heart space. So I feel like opening up, maybe making that approach, you know, shaking things up a little bit and making your energy more available, maybe allowing that conversation, you know, being that ledge, you know, that olive branch that they can, you know, reach towards or step out on, right? When it comes to that ledge, to feel like it's safe, feel like your energy is safe, feel like there are positive vibes, positive vibrations going between you and them, and that things can grow here, that this is a safe place. What's up, Mystical Mama's Milk? How you doing? I love the alliteration, right? MMM. And one more, keep an open mind over here in reverse. And that may really be the issue right here. This is why they're holding back and you're not seeing things grow, move forward at this time, is because they just don't think that it's going to work out, or they don't think that they can, you know? What a shame. What a shame. Clearly you're interested. Maybe you can get that across, or you can get that energy across just by meditating on that or being in that energy, so that they feel that same way, that psychic connection, being like, huh, you know, Katrina sure is friendly, you know, not in a bad way, but in like a positive way, and like a, wow, Katrina's got great energy for me. I'm really connecting with this. Let's explore that. Let's see where that can go. That's how I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting off the vibration of those cards. Let's look just a little bit closer. Yeah, we can definitely check it out and see what's going on with the connection. Appreciate your question here, Kelly. We got you next. For sure. If you've got a question, do post it down below. Or I guess off to the side. However YouTube likes it. You know, and that's what I'm getting, Katrina, is there's some type of holding back. I do get a sense that they're in their own head, but I also get a sense that there's some type of constraint, and I feel like that's where energetically you might meet him halfway, or, you know, present that energy that he can, you know, grab onto, reach out to, and be like, oh, okay, because maybe you're a little shy, or maybe you're like, oh, I hope that he talks to me, and then there's that tension. He's like, ooh, should I talk to her? And then you're like, ooh, I wish he would talk to me. And now there's that tension. And it's like, you know, I want to come across as the one true self. I'm trying to reveal myself here, but you know, you got the rock, that's the obstacle, but the sun, you know, reveals all. So for him to stand in that truth and to reveal, just like that general reading, you know what you know, right? You know what you want, but then there's the rest, right? Then there's the logic part of it, like, okay, this seems like a good idea. This is making sense for me, right? And then there's the emotional side, which is like, I'm connecting with this. This feels right. You know, that's where I'm getting. And so I picked up on that too, this constraint card. Constraint card really being at the center of the reading too, right? At the root of it all. Something's holding back, and that's holding back the growth. That same energy, 16 and 7. Right, and an inability to go deeper as well with this well card. So something's holding back. Something's holding back. We're not going all the way. Going all the way when it comes to deep. This related with the self, right, and the worth waiting for. So they're waiting for something, and I feel like they're waiting for themselves to get in connection with themselves, right? To really tune in, tap in, and go deeper, and just go for it. Just go for it. That's how I'm feeling. Rainbow girl, what's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. We're just back, so we're kind of new here too, in a strange sort of way. We're on a new cycle, so it's new vibes all the way. It's new vibes all the way. Love having you here. Definitely post a question, and we will get to your question post haste. Absolutely. We got Kelly coming up. We got Becca coming up. You could be number 3. Definitely get those questions posted. And there we have the fox over here, that curiosity. But we got curiosity in reverse linked with what? The constraint and forgiving and learning. So I do get that this is a sense of the past or something that we're going through, right? But I'm also getting this holding back again. Holding back, even like not wanting to be too curious, because then that might cause feelings. Or that might be, there might be disappointment somewhere in that. Which again, just unfortunate. I feel like, if we dug deeper, got the energies back aligned, then we'd see that there's nothing to be afraid of but revealing and standing one's own truth. There's nothing to... What's worth waiting for is you, sure, and they need to realize that they're what they've been waiting for all along. That their inner self, that what they really want, or what they're connecting with, which definitely should be you, could be you, and is your that's where your energy's at, then be that presentation. Like I say, be that olive branch, and reveal and step into your true self, right? And show them that, there's no need to wait around, because everything that they want is right here, right now, right? Absolutely. Absolute. Salute to everybody who's out here. Confusion over here, finishing this one off. We're going to get to everybody else. Want to spread it out. We don't have too much time today, but definitely subscribe. Definitely like if you're feeling the vibe, digging the vibe. And just show us some love. Show us some love out here. All right. But just to round this one off, I am seeing some type of confusion here, and mostly confusion because we're not digging deeper. We're not really recognizing or going with, how we truly feel. So I do feel like there could definitely be feelings here. I feel like it needs to be explored, and I feel like you're going to kind of get back what you give in this scenario, and that maybe this person just needs a bit more encouragement. Maybe Marty just needs some more encouragement whenever it comes to connecting with his self, as well as just getting unbounded and allowing things to grow between y'all, feelings to grow. This is where that keep an open mind is in reverse, holding back this growth. We got this constraint linked with the lack of curiosity, but I feel like the curiosity is here. I just feel like we got to go deeper, and that's what we're not doing, because we're waiting on something. And I feel like this has to do with past information, past scenario with this forgiving and learning. So that's where I feel like this person needs to release, right? And heal their past, experience more love in your present moments. And so you're kind of like the wake up call, being like, hey, how you doing? To like wake up their inner spirit, be like, man, if you could catch some type of, I would say just put that energy out into the universe, right? It's going to come across in your energy, and you're going to have different type of approach, or I don't know if you're connected on social media, you might be popping up on the algorithm. Spirit might take care of the connection part of it, as long as you take care of the vibration part of it. And like a magnet, I feel like you're going to be able to draw and attract in him or whatever situation that you are putting out into the universe, because you're going to get back what you give back. Right? So that's where I feel like raise the vibration, on your level. Don't wait necessarily for anything, but raise that vibration. Go deeper within the self, allow yourself to be unbounded, explore that curiosity, and all you're doing is really showing your truth. And you can never go wrong with standing in that truth and allowing situations to unfurl. The more you show up to the world and life with that positive spirit that I know you got, right? I do feel like he is sitting in a state of confusion off of kind of not figuring this out, that the best thing to do is to just take that risk, take that chance, right? And that's where I feel like there's no shame. There's no shame in the game when you standing in that truth. You know, maybe get more direct. Hey, I was just thinking about you, kind of an energy. Or like ways you can connect, ways you can connect. Let's finish this off. I do want to get to everybody else. I know everybody's excited the channel's back. I'm excited the channel's back. All right, we got his energy right here. Let's talk about him contacting you just to finish you off. Taking that risk. We got 11 energy over here. Life path energy. What's going on with this risk? What's going on with this chance? Oh, tight-lipped. Tight-lipped, keeping this secret. I feel like we're holding back, but we want to take that risk. You know, we're almost at the point where maybe if he's been ducking you or dodging you or just hasn't had the words to say, right? And is almost like, wow, you know, I really want to come correct here. Then that's where it's like, but what do I say? What do I say? We got 13 in reverse, right? So it's like, I don't know what the perfect thing is to say. It's not the perfect thing to say, but it's showing up. That's where I feel like maybe not be so serious. Maybe you could be like, take some of the pressure off and go with something like goofy or like funny or like, you know, not be so serious. Don't be so serious to like, you know, where he feels like the pressure's on. It's kind of a thing, but we can just have like, you know, a cool conversation, normal conversation. Just talk about whatever you're connected with, whatever, you know, connections that you know you have, things that you're mutually interested in. That's where I would kind of gravitate towards to kind of loosen the, you know, when I see the book here, you know, secrets, but really what it is, it's like, it's tight lips. It's tight-lipped, I feel like, in this energy. I feel like he's being tight-lipped. Maybe there's something that he's not letting you know about over here. Maybe he is going through some stuff over here, having to make some decisions that he's not really being too open about. But as far as speaking with you on this matter, feels like a risk. Feels like a risk. I feel like he's been doing something that is really integral to his path, because we do have this 11 showing. I just feel like, you know, him being in this North Nodal energy, that's something to stand on. You know, I feel like that's something that's really good. He's working on something very powerful. Maybe he's not sure how it'll work out or how it'll come across to you. Maybe he might feel dumb, but he's going to go with it anyway because it's what he's passionate about. It's what he believes in. And, you know, him standing on that is already drawing a lot from him. So anything you could do to get across that support or be like that kind of relief when it comes to any type of like pressure in the scenario, or even like the pressures that he's going through, and that you could be that, like, I don't want to say comic relief, but I want to say like friend or fun relief, and then like just something to maybe distract to get the mind off, but I don't know, in a friendly and fun, in a caring way, kind of a thing. I do feel like the ball is kind of in your court as he's holding back a lot at this point in time. But just to show him that it's not such a risk to open up to you is really where I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it right there. All right. I definitely wish you the best with your situation. Those are my insights at this time. That's what the cards are showing me. So I wish you the best. And you know what? Keep coming back. We can keep reading for your situation as things progress, as we keep going. Now, I hate to lose anybody. Kelly, you still here? You still here for your message, Kelly? I'm gonna get your message out. I know sometimes you gotta bounce, because a lot of times you do the work thing. You do the work thing while we got the reading thing going on. So we're gonna tap into what Kelly's got as far as messages. Kelly's gonna be up next. Katrina, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for coming through. Maybe some more, you know, you can connect with some more things that come out here on the table as we round off our segment, for sure. As we round off our show. Yes, you're very welcome. Thank you so much. Definitely come back and see us again. We're back in the swing of things. We're looking at weekdays. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, or I'm gonna just lay out the schedule. We're looking at weekdays, and we're gonna shoot for around this time. We might start even getting into mornings, but I would definitely say afternoons, mid afternoons too. We're gonna try to go before 5 though. So that's why we're gonna round it off here about 5. I don't know, 5:36. We're probably gonna round things off for the show. For today. But we are looking to getting back in the swing of things. I hope the microphone's coming in clear. Definitely let me know how the microphone is sounding for y'all. I can make more tweaks. I mean, reason being, we had a lot of upgrades over here in the setup. You know, not to toot our horn or whatever, but it took a lot of work. I built a computer. I got a serious microphone rig going. I mean, multiple hardware and equipment. It's a lot that goes into this thing. We've had our setup as far as everything visual, but I mean, I don't know if you see it right here, but this little microphone, oh yeah. We're moving different. We're moving different on the channel. Ooh, Katrina, definitely Katrina. Get back to me on that. You know, I could definitely give you a hand. You could definitely give me a hand. Excuse me. Let me see. Can I do that from here, or do I have to? I'm gonna have to look into it. What exactly I need to do? Oh, there it is. I could do that now. Let me see. Y'all give me 2 seconds. I just saw it. Boom. Look at that. Light work. We got Katrina on as moderator. You know, you say it. Just say the word. I love your energy, Katrina. I appreciate you. Yes, Rainbow Girl. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help. Yeah, that's where we're at. Kelly, we're going to get your question out right now. I don't want to waste more time on the table. Not that this is a waste of time, but I want to get into these readings. To make sure everybody's good. I'm going to speak a million miles a minute. Justice over here. Justice energy, justice vibration. Are you the karma? If you are the karma, whose karma are you being? Perhaps you're delivering your own karma. I see the scales out here balancing things out for yourself, Kelly. This could be, oh, we have this victory sent over here in reverse. I mean, you know, all right. Now I want to see more. All right. Now I'm going to have to really read this thing, Kelly. Now we're going to see what's going on over here for you. All right, come back over here too, and I always like to flip it. This 7 of Cups. Now we did see that in the general, so I'm definitely connecting back with that general for you. Divine Empress, welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. Aries, what's going on, Aries? So, we got this justice sitting back here in the past, right? Certain amount of realization. I do equate this over here with the sun. We have a certain amount of truth over here represented with the scale. Okay, so realizing something or balancing things out, right? We also have that, there it is. We also have that North Nodal energy sitting on 11. So this is Libra energy, right? Perhaps balancing out what you've got going on with what life is asking of you or what you're called into. This could well be family matters or just, you know, life. Let's say life, right? You know, the spiritual, the self with, and you know, the mundane without it being mundane, because it's certainly not. But, you know, we operate in you know, multiple dimensions and multiple, not dualities, but, you know, physical, spiritual, emotional. I feel like you're balancing it all out. All right. And we also have the sword here represent, you know, intellect, thought, ideas, or idealism here, wearing your crown, which I love for you. And this is upright. So not an injustice, but yet I feel like bringing justice to the situation or doing good by you. This all in the past here, so I feel like this is what's been setting up this reading. This is kind of what you've been going through or trying to straighten out. You've been straightening out things over here. We got a 6 of Swords over here on your journey, right? But I do feel like, you know, this is you taking care of those you love, taking care of what's important to you, right? Riding on that, standing on that with all this in front of you, right? Connecting with this in a spiritual way. So these are spiritual waters over here, right? Going through the emotional self. I feel like going through these ideas, this right balance, right mind, right state, as well as doing the work over here, right? With the rod, with the wand over here, right? And so you're taking that action in order to move forward within that. That's where we're seeing this new cycle occur over here, coming from 6 to 7. And that's where I feel like these opportunities are starting to open up for you, or have been. However, I feel like this is where you get, again, into that need to connect with things spiritually. And this is why you had to get things straight in the first place, so everything would be lined up for you, so you'd have that greater understanding of truth, self, and aligning things within the spirit and the physical, right? So where it all makes sense, So while we have this reflectionary energy, we got a 6 and a 6, but sitting here in the present, in the physical, right, in the present, this is where I have victory in reverse. Maybe this is just taking time, Kelly. Maybe this is just taking time. I'm not going to say that things aren't working out, but maybe they're not working out on your time scale. Maybe this is where we just have to be a little more patient, right? Understand that we're navigating through some tricky waters, maybe some emotional waters. We got these ideas in front of us. We got to hold strong, right, as we manifest this new opportunity, this new cycle over here for new things to open up that we're really going to connect with, right? And meanwhile, we just got to take that work and take that action, knowing that we have a right sense of mind, balance, and we wearing our crown, right? As the queen that we are, championing both this truth, this balance, this harmony, and these ideals, putting in that work. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip that for you. I love flipping the energies. You are victorious in the now. We're just manifesting. We're just doing this work to see this pull through. And so what you're seeing is, I feel like this is more like in the physical, you're doing the work, and that's a victory in itself because you're doing it. You're already doing it, Kelly. That's the thing. That's why I say you're victorious in the now. You're already doing it. This could easily be a perspective, or you're looking for some type of payoff. That's going to come off the back of this opportunity that you're manifesting coming through this new cycle. You just got to get there, and you are getting there by taking that action and by being in that right mind, right? This is where I feel like things are opening up for you. Things are opening up for you. This is where like you on that journey, but you're getting there. You're getting there, Kelly. All right. And then just to round this off, we sitting over here, 6 to the 8. So you got a decision to not let yourself get wrapped up, bound up, or overwhelmed. Let's just say that off of what it is that you have to do. What is it you have to do, or feeling like getting out of balance, out of harmony, out of whack, off of Katrina. I'm loving the blue. Yes, go you. Getting balanced off of, what it is that you saw in the first place, right? This North Nodal energy. You got to trust that everything's going to work out, and then you're not going to get so overwhelmed because you made this decision, and you made a good decision, right? You made a good decision. This is what don't take it like you bit off more than you could chew, but instead take it like you're doing you. And everything is going to fall in line. Everything's going to fall in place as you get it done. And so that's why these opportunities are coming up for you to really tap into something greater. And that's where I feel like that's where the curveball comes in. That's where the curveball is going to come in, because you're going to manifest this you're going for it. You manifest a new opportunity. New opportunities here. And now I feel overwhelmed. Was I in the right mind? I thought this might have, worked out easier, or I might have seen more victory and more success. Success is in the motion. It's in the movement. It's in the action. It's not the result, but it's the result of making those successful choices and doing what success is by taking that action and, raising yourself up, by standing on that, by standing up tall on that and doing what it do, right? Let's get one more. Let's get an outcome energy for Kelly. We got future energy, but let's get that outcome energy, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Take that action. Manifestation is coming for you. Let's fix that. Yes. No holding back. And allowing yourself to do. And act on this idea, right? On this idealism, if you will, or on this brilliance, this stroke of brilliance of, that's really just been gifted to you. That's come out the blue. That's come out of, divine mind, which is the higher self, and you're acting through the higher self and enacting that upon the land, if you will, or this is the mundane. Really, you in that manifestation energy, Kelly, and seeing that happen, waving your magic wand over here, and that's just, the power and ability of, acting through right mind and your higher mind self when it comes straight down to it. Let's get an energy for you. Something to carry you forward or work out. One more. And actually, I want to do two more. I do want to do two more. Defense. All right. So defend your ideas. This ideal, even we got it over here. Looking at this justice, this right mind energy. So hold strong to that, champion that, and don't let yourself second guess yourself. Love. One more. Let's do that chakra. Let's get that chakra rolling. I want to see what this chakra's saying. Let's give you something to focus on and tune into. Perhaps this is the chakra, spirit, that is holding us back at this time. Or something that we could just really open up, be a strong channel of energy. Something for the meditation. Crown chakra, let's go. Let's go, spirit. This is going to round you off. I see divine light in everyone, and everyone, you are one everyone, correct? Absolutely, you are part of everyone. We are all one. And that includes you too. So tap in with that divine light, right? Tap in with your messages from the cosmos, from spirit. As the messages come down, there it is right there. That's the manifestation. And this is the meditation for you to tap into the messages that you're receiving, to tap into your higher mind self. And in this great awakening, this great understanding, enlightenment that you have, and then hold true on that. Hold that down. Kelly, and you are going to be doing it just fine. Just fine. Hold that down. It is not a maze, but instead you are. See, look, this is keeping you out of the maze, right? This is in front of the maze before we even get to the maze, right? Keep us out of this. This is the maze. We're keeping out of that energy. Bam. Look, we'll fix that. Nah, I'm not seeing it. What I am seeing is this opportunity came back around. We know that's for you, and you already know. We're standing tall, standing strong, not getting wrapped up in the mundane, in the little, whenever we got so much that we're seeing through. And I'm going to see this victory for you. Just hang on to that higher mind vibration, and you will have this. You've got this, Kelly. It's already in motion. You are victorious now. You are successful now. I see divine light in everyone, and you are everyone, right? Everyone is in you, and you are in everyone. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thanks for coming back, Kelly. You've been rocking with this channel for years, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Love and high vibrations. The highest vibrations going your way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your question, and can't wait to see you again. Come on back. Come on back. Let's keep it rolling. We got a new one. Oh, new sub on deck. Divine Empress, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we're gonna scroll up here. I'm gonna find who was next in line. Yeah, I'm showing love today, but I am taking a little bit, so I'm gonna try to go a little bit quicker. Right, fair enough. Who was next? Who was next? We got Katrina. We got Kelly. Becca. Becca. You definitely deserve a read. You definitely deserve a read. Woohoo! I know, Becca. And every time I try to do a read, and then oh man, you know what I mean? Something comes up, or it's just that, I'm glad that we found the vibration and we got this thing rolling. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to say we're sitting in the vibration of doing and being lined up, and that's exactly where we are. So we're here in the place to be. I'm glad y'all are here in the place to be, and we're doing this thing. We're doing this thing. It's a beautiful energy over here on Everything Tarot. So how does my child's father Aquarius feel towards me currently? Let's get some energy going. Let's start over here with the energy. We'll see what's up. Becca, you're the best. You are the best. Your energy is awesome. You even caught the community post. Y'all, Becca caught the community post. I swear I put out like 3 community posts in the history of this channel, and Becca caught the community post. So shout out to Becca. She be on the vibration. She is on time. She's right on time, and I love it. I love it. The time is now. The time is now. We're going to tap right into your situation. So how does my child's father Aquarius feel towards me currently? Let's get some energy on the board. Ooh, not yet. Close. That's not it. Let's find out. Let's see what's up. Give me a strong read, Spirit. I want that confirmation. The flow. Going with the flow. All right. Take it as it comes. Some days it's hot. Some days it's cold. We got the sun and the moon. Some days we showing up in truth. Other days I'm in my feels. I'm just going to say that. Let's look a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more. Wholeness in reverse. Oh, so I don't know, maybe not feeling exactly. We're going to read more into this wholeness card. We go a lot of ways with this wholeness energy. We got that flow, but the wholeness is, and we have constraint over here. Okay. I feel like this is tapped in with the constraint. We do have this flow, but 18 can be 7. And so this is almost like putting up a front, I'm not fronting, but maybe acting like things are better than they are for the sake of, keeping the peace. Let's roll with that. All right. As well, maybe holding back something or feeling like, this is where I feel like you're going with the flow, but going with the other flow, going with the, going with like the cool flow, right? Instead of like, I'm going through things, or maybe I'm not like feeling my best, but you ain't going to see me down type of energy. That's how I'm kind of feeling about it. This is that, not sitting in wholeness. I feel like this is because like, Aquarius wants to be on top. You know what I mean? One doesn't want to show anything less than success. This is where I'm at, right? This is where I feel like they're at. And so it's because of a spiritual connection. They're not feeling in the spirit. They're not spiritually connected with exactly where they're at, or they want more. They want more. They kind of want to be, this is that I want to impress type energy, be like, maybe not I'm going to show you type of energy, but I don't want to not show you type of energy. That's the flow. That's the flow. I don't need to show you, but I don't want to not show you. So I don't want to see you. I don't want you to see me doing bad or all down and out type of vibe. That's what I'm feeling. Let's connect a little bit more here, of course. Let me see. You know what? I'm going to pull out the Romance Angels cards. This might be a little strong for your situation, but I'm feeling called to this deck. So let's take a look. See what we're talking about right here. What do you have for flow energy, spirit? What's wrong with this flow? True love sitting in reverse. Ooh. Ooh. So this could almost be like, now we're getting more into like I don't want to say spite. I don't want to say spite. Don't let me say spite. I'm saying not spite. But again, it's going with the flow, but going with the other flow out of a lack of wholeness. And so maybe this is just feeling like borderline like, damn, I fucked up kind of an energy. I'm just going to say it, excuse me. But like, it is what it is kind of energy, right? And that's part of this flow, even if it's like, so I'm not down bad. I'm not down bad. I'm still doing good, Becca, right? I still got it. Corey still got it, right? I ain't missing nothing, even though like, I sure, things could have worked out better over there, or, there could have been more connection over here. I mean, it's, I'm just saying, it's kind of like a, I fucked up kind of energy, or, things between us kind of got fucked up and they didn't need to kind of vibe. Just saying, chemistry sitting in reverse over here. This kind of like a can't get right type of thing. I know this could very well be a reflection of self, how we get back is what we give back, right? So this is where I feel like maybe things internally, that internal chemistry is a little bit off. Like I'm wanting certain things right. I'm wanting certain things lined up. I'm working on things, right? But at the same time, that's a total reflection of, what you got going with y'all. You know what I mean? Whenever it comes to, even divine pair, divine match kind of a thing, twin flame, what have you. At least on the connection of, what y'all created, right? Over there. So that's where like the wholeness is like kind of broke down to going with the flow, navigating, trying to be cool, That is totally the vibe right there. That is totally the vibe right there, because you got the true love sitting in reverse, but going with the flow, not making a big deal, but still that energy is hanging there in the heart space, right? That's these cards being my heart space. And there, here we have chemistry sitting over here, and it's like not feeling like wholeness in the energy space, but then on the heart space, it's like something's missing. Something's missing. And you know, the irony is something's missing is that love, that, you know, tapping into that love energy. And you know, if we're gonna call it like we see it, I feel like that, you know, in regards to you, that's where this, you know, the connection to this reading, I feel like, yeah, you know, that's where I feel like we're kind of missing that. Something's missing, and I feel like you're missing, Becca. Let me say it. Let me say it, Becca. Something's missing. I feel like you're missing. I'm just gonna say it. Ooh. We came off to the side. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs that caution you. But for me, because it didn't want to fall on the board, and we're off to the side here. You know, normally this is kind of like a I keep it out of the reading type of card, type of space. For me. For me. We might bring that back in later. I'm not going to be too concerned about that energy now. I feel like Spirit wants to keep that one out. Over here, love yourself first. This is over here with constraint. Yes, it's that self-love energy. That goes back to the wholeness vibe. And so this is why things are constrained. Maybe he's not open up about maybe how he really feels, about how he doesn't feel really like whole and together, because that's not strong. That's not a strong representation, Becca. That's just not coming across as Mr. Cool, Mr. Flow over here, right? And I feel like so badly that's the vibration that he really wants to be in on a spiritual level, is to be like, you know, I got this and things are, you know, and this doesn't bother me. This doesn't affect me. Like, it is what it is. And, you know, no sweat off my back, no chip on my shoulder type of thing. But I'm not buying that for a second. I'm not buying that for a second. Man, exactly, because that's the truth peeking through. I feel like that's the truth peeking through. That's the hot and the cold energy, because the truth is how he's already, is that expression. Is that expression of, well, why would you even say that then? Why would you even be in that energy if that was not the energy, right? Versus, okay, now I'm in my feels, right? We said this. We said this. Why am I, you know, why am I in my feels over here, right? You know? And so this goes back to that wholeness, because feel like something's missing. And I'll tell you what's missing is you. It's you, it's you, it's you. And so how is he going to be in that wholeness energy if you're what's missing? Can't be. Can't be when he's down a queen. How he's going to be queen whenever he's down, or how's he going to be king whenever he's down a queen? Becky, you tell me. Right? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So that's why true love is out of whack. That's why we just going with the flow, even though we're out of true love. So that's where I feel like it's hot, cold. So we got this chemistry sitting here, missing that chemistry, missing the magic that brings it all together. That's the wholeness vibes, right? And then over here sitting in future pacing, I do see him being still constrained, right? Still constrained. And the sad part is, the real sad part is 24 is 6 and we're looking at 7. This is kind of the way it's gonna be. This is kind of the way I'm seeing, like, there's nothing to balance out this equation. There's nothing to balance out this equation, because we're missing the one and you are the one. Let's go. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We're missing the one and you are the one. Let's go. Let's go, Spirit. I'm telling you. From the 6 to the 7, we're missing the one and you are the one. And that's the true love. I'm trying to tell you. It's all here. And so to love yourself first, that's what he really needs to do, right? But when he's going with the flow, I feel like he's out of this wholeness vibe and he's holding back. So how can he love himself first? I feel like the truth is of the matter that he's still stuck on you on a level, and that's why he can't love himself first. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta take a sip on that. Have me some of this good old green tea. Love me the green tea. Green tea is the place to be. We love the green tea over here. Beautiful green tea vibes. So Becca, I mean, this is what I'm seeing. Pay attention to the red flags. I feel like there are no red flags present in this situation. There's nothing really to pay attention to. There's no really signs cautioning you because I feel like it's all let's go with the T, right? Yes, yes. T for the T. That's why you put double T. Yeah, we got T for the T. Let's go. Let's go. I love it. Love your energy. So I don't think there's any I don't feel like I've minced words here. I don't feel like there's been any words that have been minced in this reading. I feel like you could run it back, it makes sense. I feel like you run it back, it makes sense. Truly. So Becca, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. We can get an outcome energy for you over here. We really can. His actions towards you. However, I feel like he's in constraint energy, so I really don't feel like he's gonna do much, but go with this hot cold flow energy. But we know the tea. We know the tea. We know the dish and the soap. We know the dish, the soap, and the spoon. That's how I feel. Oh man, we got that scythe energy right here, and the scythe is twofold, right? We got the sowing oats. So he still wants something from you. All right. I feel like he's attracted. Let's just get that out the way. That's sex energy, right? But we also got this scythe energy, which is cutting off, which is acting like that's not the case. Let's just say that. Which is acting like is anything but that's everything is. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. That's the energy I'm getting. All right, he wanted, but he not going to say it that he wanted. And so, I don't know. I don't feel like he going to have it like that. Damn, let's go. Let's go. We got the ring in reverse. Fell off the table. No commitment energy here. I don't feel like you going with it. You're not playing these games, I don't feel. Not without some firm, solid commitment. And he got to put that up right on the table. He got to hold it down. And he got to stand on that. If he wants some of that. Otherwise, he going to get the other side. And that's the scythe energy right there, right? You reap what you sow. Let's go. Right? You reap what you sow. And I feel like if he's not putting out that commitment, then how can he expect a commitment? How is he going to expect that commitment? I do not know. I do not know where this man is coming from, Becca. I'm telling you. In a reverse off the table. It's like if you're not even going to put... You got to stand for something because he's so wish-washy. He almost like, let's get back, and then not standing on that. That's not even no commitment. That's half-stepping commitment. But that's not commitment at all, is it? So that don't even count. Nope, off the table. Spirit said off the table. It's that off with the head type energy with that scythe coming through. Like, nope. I know what you're talking about, but nope. Right? That's why you got that 10 energy. That's completion energy right there. That's like, I've been through this. I've seen this. I already know what you're getting at. I already seen all the play, all the move, and I know how that goes. I know where you're coming from. Yeah, well, I mean, this is the vibe. You see, this is that pride, this is that ego, and this is when to show up in a certain way to have you impressed, be like, oh, what have you got going on? It's been so long. All right? It's been so long, Aquarius. I've been missing you and whatnot. What you got going? So he's trying to be Mr. Cool. But I feel like he's holding this constraint and, barking up the wrong tree if he think he's going to come at you with, the wrong type of energy or, lacking that commitment and stand on something and stand on that truth and being real. Nope. I don't think so because he's not being that true self. He being in that constraint energy. And it's like, well, why are you all balled up and, why you all, tense for? You know what I mean? We supposed to know each other better than this. I know you better than anyone, Aquarius. What are you talking about? I know how you get. Okay? Anything else? Let's get a little bit more Let's get just a touch. Just a touch. Trying his luck. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Stop. Stop. This is the same cycle. This is going to keep repeating. This is going to keep repeating. This is what I'm seeing right here. Right? We coming in with that 8 energy. And unfortunately, it's not new cycles. It's more of the same. We talking about that infinite sign, right? This is what I'm seeing. Trying that luck. Trying that luck. So this is going to be more off the cuff. You know, again, with that hot, cold energy. When he's feeling it, he going to maybe like try to put that energy out there. You know? Try to put that out there. Try to see you take a shine. You know? Try to be Mr. Cool over here. And then either that, you know, that's the one way, or the other way. And I feel like this is where we kind of being cold and then we too cool, right? Then he's going to be too cool. That's it right there. That's the other side of the energy. That's the other side of the coin. I'm either Mr. Cool or I'm too cool. I'm Mr. Too Cool over here, right? Oh, I just got so many things going on, Becca. You know me, you know Aquarius, he just got so much going, right? So, this is kind of what I'm seeing. Playing the odds, playing it like he feel it. He feel like he got something figured out. I feel like Mr. Cool, Mr. Smooth. So maybe you might read on the Leo next time. I don't know. You know, we could always read further on this situation. Becca, I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth the wait. I hope to not make you wait so long again. I truly feel that way. We gonna be here. We're gonna be here. All right. I'm thankful that Spirit lined things up for me. That we got this one out of the way. We got things rolling. Now we are here at an hour, and I didn't want to go much past the hour. I'm gonna read just the next. I hate to disappoint. But I do believe that I told Rainbow she was getting a read. I do believe, unless Divine is in here and got it first, but I think Rainbow got you on the queue, Divine. Because I did say it was going to be a short one, to be completely fair, and I would love to take care of everybody in the world, and I aim to. However, run back that general. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. We're gonna finish up here with the Rainbow. And that's just what we're going to do. That's what we got to do. Because I got a full plate. But I'm thankful that I got a spot at the buffet for the Everything Tarot. We're going to keep running with Everything Tarot. Definitely stay subscribed. Definitely stay notified. And Divine, I'm not going to forget about you tomorrow. So just come through tomorrow and you got that priority spot, okay? That's my love to you. Rainbow, we're going to see what's up. And as far as tomorrow, between 2 and 5, and I'm gonna try not to stay on past 5 or really 6, so maybe even like 2 to 4 or something like that, latest 5. But that's about the time schedule right now. We're gonna start opening up mornings here pretty soon as well. I'm just getting more in a roll as far as all this goes and getting my schedule lined out. So anyway, Rainbow Girl, to finish it off, I was interested in a guy named Eunice. All right, but I feel we're going to remain friends in the future. What do you see for us? Romance or just remaining friends? Thank you for your time and energy. Appreciate your love. Come right back to you. Let's get that right back to you in the form of these cards and see what we can read for you. So let's see what's going on for Eunice for Rainbow Girl. Now you feel like friendship's gonna be in the future here for you. Or perhaps long-term friendship, and that's a beautiful thing. Could be romance. All right, let's feel it out. So we're talking romance or friends over here, Eunice. For Eunice over here, dealing with Rainbow Girl. The self. So definitely on the journey of the self, self-unveiling. And this is in line with that collective. When we come back over here to the general, so I feel like standing in truth, figuring out what we really want, and I feel like that's where they're at. I feel like they're in a space of wanting to see what's going on, what's going down whenever it comes to their one truth. Joy sitting in a reverse spot, so I feel like something's missing. One to feel like they're in their north node, following their one true path over here. Maybe like kind of like a somber type energy. A somber type energy is what I'm getting, but we're hinging on a breakthrough, the master builder energy. All right, so could be something gearing up for something here powerful in the future. This is what they're looking for, is some type of breakthrough off of realizing their selves. Maybe it's finding like what they want to do. All right, that could definitely be something. And then standing on that, having some sort of realization. I'm hoping that you could be that realization. I hope that they could find something greater within your connection that could really spark some joy, right? Over here with that joy energy sitting out. And so maybe this is where they're very stressed or very like, I mean, this could even be like internal. They're wanting some sort of breakthrough though, some type of completion energy. They're looking to fulfill something when it comes to self. Yours is a yes or a no. Fair enough. Fair enough. What do I see? What do I see for y'all? With romance or just remaining friends? Yes and no. Okay. Okay. Yeah, thanks for understanding, Divine. I do appreciate you. Yeah, if you already left, we are going to catch up. Things are going to work out. Ganas agree. Same goes to you, my friend. All you got to do is show up tomorrow. I don't forget a face. I don't forget a name. So we will connect. So y'all gonna see each other this week. So we'll see. New beginnings. New beginnings, definitely a sign of a new relationship, new friendship anyway. Don't let me get ahead of myself, but new connection. All right, new cycle over here. All right, so I do feel like this is a bright path. We even got the rainbow on the card. You know, we got a rainbow girl. Do we not? We do. I know these cards are old, but that just means they've been loved. All right, shout out 101 on the clock. Dang, you in a different part of the world, aren't you? Rainbow girl. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we got lack over here. Missing something over here. This is related with joy. This could also be related with this new cycle, with this new relationship over here. I'm just going to leave that open. Relationship is a friendship or a love ship. One more. Okay, but this is related with breakthrough. This is coming out of confusion or not wanting to be confused about this breakthrough. There's something, they're very focused. They're very focused, and it's almost like I'm not trying to get maybe distracted over here as far as like what it is that they're trying to, what they're going for over here clearly. They want more for themselves. So maybe this is like really like a breakout in addition to this breakthrough. Perhaps this is financial. This could definitely be financial because this is a poverty card as well, this lack. And so maybe their focus could be on being unhappy because I don't have a lot right now. We do have an 11 linked here. So again, this is where I feel like wanting to achieve something. This is linked with achievement. So we have 11 energy, we have 22 energy. We want to achieve something. We want to build something. We want to go on our path. So I feel like this is like a certain amount of maybe respect, or you know, for the family, or even for the self, and like some like a sense of pride, or you know, achievement, accomplishment, really accomplishing that life path or life purpose over here as well. And there's no question about that. There's no doubts. That is the goal. That is the point over here. And so maybe, just maybe, you know, we have this new relationship in the mix, but the challenge is we have this self, and we have like what they need to do, right? And so it's almost like them choosing themselves, or them choosing what could ultimately be viewed as maybe a distraction. Let's just call this distraction energy. And so I think there's a certain amount of I want to say that that's the that's kind of like the space that he's in at this moment. is feeling like this could be a distraction or taking him out of what he really feels like he needs to be focusing on, quote unquote. Right. And so I feel like that's going to be more of the key, because I feel like he's just so unhappy when it comes to this joy sitting here in reverse and this lack, sitting in this lack space. So it'd be brilliant if you could bring to him some type of energy of abundance, or maybe even making him feel like he's got a lot going on, and help to spark that joy so he can find some enjoyment, right? Maybe this is just a matter of, like, stroking that ego a little bit, not to be, like, literally, not, I do mean his ego. I do mean the ego. As far as, like, making him feel good or making him feel like he is successful in, I mean, just like I said for Kelly's reading, that the success is now, that he is being successful in his actions. So then maybe that's why he's under an excessive amount of stress. That could be this breakthrough energy, having to break through to the other side, get past obstacles and boundaries and that kind of a thing, in order to find more, less stress, greater joy, right? To spark that joy, and not to feel like something's gonna, mess up here, or that to come out of this stress energy and to find more, I don't even want to say surety, because he's so ambitious, because he's so driven and he wants to succeed so bad. I see a lot of focus going in on that. I don't see him, not taking care of business or not doing what he needs to do over here. This is just where I feel like you could really lift him up and let him know how much he really is building, how much he is getting done, and how much that he's really not lacking when it comes to, he's on this journey, he's on this path. And this path is, I feel like, you supporting him in himself and in what he's got going on, that, he is that. He is what he sees himself to be, right? As a man thinks, so he is, right? As a man acts, so he is. And so just by his actions, hey, you know what it is, P Plus Radio. What's up, brother? As a man thinks and acts, so is he, right? And so just as he is doing, then I feel like that's where you could be that support, or you could be that connection right there. So I do see it. I just don't see him focused in on that connection, because right now it's a matter of him choosing the self versus a distraction. But that's where I feel like you could find harmony or attunement with what he's got going on, support him, and then he can almost see y'all in one and the same, if that makes sense. Or like see you as someone who is lifting him up. And so in that way, there's no competition. It's like, yeah, I am doing that. Oh, Rainbow Girl totally sees that. She's actually pretty cool. I'm liking this energy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we can hang out because you get it. And that's where, like, you're not trying to usurp what he's got going on. You understand and support what it is that this man is building and actually doing. And if anything, you're championing him and, like, not getting down on him, being like, oh, well, you're not enough, or why don't you have this, or, other guys have that, or, you know what I mean? And just being like this negative, or like trying to take his time and attention, but instead, like, understanding him and his journey, his growth, and what he's going through, in order to, be a part of that positivity, spark that joy, going right back to the joy. All right. And if you can be part of that joy and be a joyous part in his life and be that, I don't know, that sun behind the clouds kind of a thing, I think it'd be a beautiful type of connection. It could possibly, furnish some type of love growth over here. Right. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Getting him out of that lack energy and instead sparking that joy to help him have this breakthrough, of which he's already certain to, or he's quite certain within himself, and just not being in the way of that, but instead being in support of that and allowing that to grow to fruition. That's what I got. That's what I have time for. Like I said, just come through, check us out. We're going to do what we do. All right. So, yeah, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure, everybody. We will catch you on the next one. Like I said, just check us out, between 2 and 5. On tomorrow, we'll catch you live, and that's what it is. And to sign off, Nick the Sack, Nick the Money Sack. The tarot's back and it never left. Well, love is what we never lack and know the best. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Shout out to my brother. Peace, peace, peace. Y'all already know what it is. We're going to get back to doing what we do, and we will catch you